Have you ever wondered how your sleep affects your mental health? In our fast-paced world, sleep often takes a back seat. But did you know, sleep is as important as eating and breathing? Yes, it's true. Sleep allows our bodies to repair themselves and our brains to consolidate memories and process information. Poor sleep, on the other hand, is linked to physical problems, such as a weakened immune system and mental health problems like anxiety and depression. Surprisingly, many people overlook the value of a good night's sleep. It's not just about getting rid of under-eye circles or feeling refreshed. It's about enhancing our overall health, well-being, and productivity. Think about it. When we're well-rested, we're more focused, happier, and better able to handle stress. But when we're sleep-deprived, even the simplest tasks can feel like monumental challenges. Understanding sleep and its connection to our mental health can be quite enlightening. Let's delve into the science of sleep and how it influences our mental health. Sleep, it seems, is a simple act. We lay down, close our eyes, and drift off into a blissful slumber, but there's a lot more going on behind the scenes. Our sleep is divided into two main types: REM, which stands for rapid eye movement, and non-REM sleep. These stages cycle throughout the night, with each cycle lasting around 90 minutes. Non-REM sleep is the first stage of the cycle. This phase can be further divided into 3 stages. The first stage is a transition period between wakefulness and sleep. The second stage is when our body temperature drops and our heart rate slows. The third stage, often referred to as deep sleep, is when tissue growth and repair occur. Next comes REM sleep, where most of our dreaming happens. This stage is characterized by rapid eye movements, increased respiration rate, and brain activity. It's during this phase that our brain processes and consolidates memories, linking them together in a way that enhances our creativity and problem-solving skills. Now imagine disrupting this delicate cycle. Sleep deprivation doesn't just leave you feeling groggy and unfocused. It can have serious implications for your mental health. Lack of sleep can lead to mood swings, anxiety, and depression. It can impair our cognitive functions, affecting our ability to concentrate, make decisions, and even form memories. Furthermore, chronic sleep deprivation can be a contributing factor to long-term mental health conditions. It's a bit of a vicious cycle, really. Mental health issues can cause sleep disturbances, and these disturbances can exacerbate mental health conditions. Sleep isn't just a time for our bodies to rest. It's a time for our brains to process the day's events, to make sense of the information we've gathered, and to prepare for the challenges of the next day. As we can see, sleep plays a crucial role in maintaining our mental health. Before we continue, remember to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll join our community of like-minded individuals. Together, we can achieve success and wealth as we learn, grow, and support each other. Click subscribe now, and let's dive back into today's topic. Now, let's hear some real-life experiences about sleep issues and their impact on mental health. To begin, imagine the story of Mark, a high-flying executive. Once a night owl, thriving on late-night work and early morning meetings, his sleep cycle was anything but regular. He thought he was managing just fine until his mental health started to take a hit. He began to experience anxiety, which he initially chalked up to work stress. But as his sleep deprivation continued, so did his anxiety levels, eventually spiraling into full-blown panic attacks. It wasn't until he sought professional help that he realized the root of his anxiety, his erratic sleep schedule. Working with a sleep therapist, Mark began prioritizing sleep, and gradually, his anxiety levels decreased. Next, consider the case of Lisa, a college student. Always a good sleeper, she found herself unable to sleep when she moved to a noisy dorm room. The lack of sleep started to affect her studies. She found it hard to concentrate, her grades slipped, and she started to feel depressed. Lisa's journey to recovery started with acknowledging her sleep issues. She moved to a quieter room, started practicing good sleep hygiene, and sought help from a counselor. As her sleep improved, so did her mood, concentration, and academic performance. Finally, let's consider the story of Sam, a shift worker. His irregular hours wreaked havoc on his sleep schedule, leading to chronic insomnia. This sleep deprivation began to affect his mood, leading to irritability and depression. Sam's turning point came when he switched jobs to one with regular hours. With a consistent sleep schedule, his insomnia improved and his mental health began to stabilize. These stories are not unique. They represent the experiences of many people around the world struggling with sleep issues and their impact on mental health. The common thread in all these stories is the significant role that sleep plays in our overall mental well-being. These stories show us how poor sleep can drastically affect our mental well-being. Let's now hear what the experts have to say about sleep and mental health. Renowned sleep specialists and neurologists have long emphasized the intricate connection between sleep and mental health. Dr. Matthew Walker, a leading sleep scientist, asserts that a good night's sleep is the single most effective thing we can do to reset our brain and body health each day. He explains that sleep, being a natural mood regulator, plays a pivotal role in maintaining emotional stability. Diving deeper into the science, Dr. Raphael Vallet, a neuroscientist specializing in sleep, explains that during sleep, our brains undergo a process called synaptic pruning. This process eliminates unnecessary neuronal connections, allowing us to process new information and emotions more effectively. Hence, a lack of sleep can disrupt this process, leading to emotional instability and cognitive impairments. On the other side of the spectrum, psychologists have highlighted the cyclical relationship between sleep and mental health. Dr. Ruby Wax, a well-known psychologist, states that sleep disturbances can often be an early sign of mental health conditions like depression and anxiety. She further explains that the sleep deprivation can exacerbate these conditions, creating a vicious cycle that's hard to break. Furthermore, Dr. Daniel Siegel, a prominent psychiatrist, emphasizes the importance of REM sleep, the stage of sleep where we dream. He suggests that this stage allows us to process emotional experiences, which can be therapeutic and crucial for mental health. Dr. Charles Cheisler, a sleep medicine specialist, adds another dimension to this discussion. He shares that chronic sleep deprivation can lead to a decline in critical thinking and decision-making skills, which can further impact our mental well-being. These expert insights highlight the undeniable bond between sleep and mental health. As these professionals suggest, it's not just about getting enough hours of sleep, but also about the quality of sleep. Remember, sleep is not just about physical rest, it's also about mental restoration. Experts agree, sleep is not a luxury, but a necessity for our mental health. Sleep disorders are more common than you might think, and they can significantly impact mental health. Delving into the realm of sleep disorders, two primary culprits stand out: insomnia and sleep apnea. Insomnia, characterized by difficulty falling or staying asleep, can lead to a vicious cycle. The more you worry about not sleeping, the harder it becomes to sleep. This can trigger bouts of anxiety and, over time, escalate into chronic anxiety disorders. On the other hand, sleep apnea, a disorder where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep, can disrupt your sleep multiple times throughout the night. This fragmented sleep can lead to excessive daytime sleepiness, fatigue, and concentration problems. Over time, this sleep deprivation can contribute to the development of mood disorders, such as depression. Interestingly, the link between sleep disorders and mental health is not a one-way street. Those with anxiety or depression often have a higher propensity to develop sleep disorders. It's a complex interplay, a dance between the mind and the body, each influencing the other. The good news is that by addressing these sleep disorders, we can often alleviate the accompanying mental health issues. Cognitive behavioral therapy, for instance, is an effective treatment for insomnia and can also help with anxiety and depression. Similarly, treating sleep apnea can improve mood and energy levels, reducing the symptoms of depression. Sleep disorders and mental health are closely connected, and addressing one can often help the other. So, how can we improve our sleep for better mental health? Well, it all starts with setting up a regular sleep schedule. Our bodies have a natural rhythm, a sleep-wake cycle, if you will. Sticking to a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends, can do wonders for your sleep quality. That means going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. This helps regulate your body's internal clock and could help you fall asleep and stay asleep for the night. Another important tip is to create a sleep-friendly environment. This means making your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep. Keep it cool, quiet, and dark. Consider using earplugs, an eye mask, or a white noise machine if needed. Invest in a comfortable mattress and pillows. And of course, keep electronics out of the bedroom. The blue light emitted by phones, tablets, computers, and TVs is especially disruptive. And let's not forget about the importance of winding down. A relaxing pre-sleep routine can make all the difference. This could include activities like reading a book, listening to soothing music, or practicing relaxation exercises such as yoga or deep breathing. Lastly, pay attention to what you eat and drink. Avoid large meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime. These can disrupt your sleep. With these tips, we hope you'll be on your way to better sleep and improved mental health. So, how important is sleep for our mental health? You may ask. Well, as we've journeyed through the realms of sleep science, we've discovered that sleep is far more than a mere state of rest. It's a sophisticated process, a symphony of biological rhythms and brain activities that plays a critical role in our mental health. We've heard personal stories revealing how sleep issues can significantly impact our lives. And we've explored the intricate link between sleep disorders and mental health conditions. We've learned that sleep deprivation can contribute to anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. Moreover, we've been enlightened by expert opinions and have gathered some practical tips to improve our sleep. From maintaining a regular sleep schedule to creating a serene sleep environment. These tips are not just about chasing the elusive 8 hours of sleep. Remember, good sleep is not just about feeling refreshed, it's a key component of our mental well-being. Thanks for watching. Embrace the shadows, hit subscribe, and stay tuned for our next video. Until then, harness the darkness and forge your path to greatness.